Xin chào, welcome back to our channel. Today we are taking on a culinary adventure across Vietnam.
We are challenging ourselves to eat on a budget of just 500,000 Vietnam dong per day for both of us.
That's right, we'll be exploring 5 different cities and trying all the local delicacies that we can find.
Here's the catch. Cathleen has a sensitive stomach and is very mindful of food hygiene, so we need to be careful of our choices.
So back in Melbourne, we eat a whole food as organic as possible and gluten-free diet. But to eat a 100% gluten-free diet in Vietnam is really difficult, so we do what we can. Will we succeed, or will our taste buds be satisfied? And most importantly, will my stomach survive? Let's find out!
Phu Quoc is known for its fresh seafood as well as stunning beaches, and we were determined to experience both without blowing our budget here.
We started the day with hearty bowl of pho for brunch. It is a classic Vietnamese dish and is always a safe bet for my sensitive stomach with minimal gluten and a nutritious broth. It cost us 120,000 Vietnamese dong.
For dinner, we headed out to the Phu Quoc night market. We kicked things off with some grilled bò lá lóc, which is below leaf beef.
Yes, this was one of my favorite. It is so amazing and is the best bò lá lóc I've had in Vietnam. The flavor was so good and only 40,000 Vietnamese dong for 2 skewers.
For the main course, we couldn't resist the fresh seafood. We ordered stir-fried clams with water spinach and a grilled snapper.
The seafood was definitely a bit of a splurge at 300,000 Vietnamese dong, but I love seafood and it was absolutely worth it. We shared everything and it was more than enough food for the both of us.
And to finish off the night, we treated ourselves to some rolled ice cream.
All in all, we spent 490,000 Vietnamese dong for the entire day, which is just under our 500,000 budget.
Dallas' cooler climate and fertile soil make it a great place to try fresh produce and local specialties.
We started our day with a hearty noodle soup and drink combo for breakfast at this gorgeous cafe. Can you believe it only cost us 130,000 Vietnamese dong for this meal with a view like this?
For lunch, we found a fantastic vegetarian spot. We had the stir-fried mushroom and bamboo, the mushroom and tofu stew, and the rice dumpling cake. Plus, we got to try Dallas' famous rose tea, all for 185,000 Vietnam dong.
To warm up in a chilly evening, we splurged a little bit on a delicious fish pie hot pot for dinner. It was a bit pricier at 195,000 Vietnamese dong, but totally worth it for its high-quality ingredients with hand-beaten fresh fish and delicious broth.
So, our grand total for the day was 510,000 Vietnam dong, just slightly over our 500,000 budget.
Good. Shall we?
Really good. Really good.
This in Vietnamese called bánh bèo, mixture of pork and green rice. Very yummy.
Next up, we ventured to the enchanting town of Hoi An, where the food scene was just as captivating as the lantern-lit streets.
So we started our day at Bánh Mì Phượng, made famous by the legendary Anthony Bourdain.
Obviously, I'll be eating a lot of gluten here, but my sensitivity does depend on the quality of the bread, so I choose my battles. The banh mi was crispy on the outside with delicious and generous fillings, and the fresh coconut juice and soybean milk were the perfect complements. And all of this for just 150,000 Vietnamese dong. Happy to report I was just fine.
For lunch, we headed to the Old Town Market. Here we tried the local specialty Mì Quảng, a turmeric noodle with a dash of broth, shrimp, pork, and fresh herbs.
And I had to go for the bun sao. This is the best bun sao I've ever had in my life. There's our bun sao. The sauce, it's a really good sauce.
Yeah.
It's like a secret sauce.
Yeah.
We don't know what's in it, but it's so good. So there's a rice paper. You will put one in, put some salads in there, oops, and then you just wrap it up. Oh, it's very hot. It's so hot, straight off the grill.
Yeah.
Dip it in this secret sauce, and then you just go for it. So we came here 6 years ago. There's Cheese behind you.
Yeah.
We met her
Yeah. Yeah.
6 years ago, and she made the best bun sao ever.
Yeah.
Very good.
Good, very good, bánh xèo very good.
Very good. The best.
Yes, best.
Best.
Đi là hồi xưa là đi tìm món này.
So for lunch with drinks, only set us back 160,000 Vietnam dong. For dinner, we venture off to the local hidden gem called Carrot Restaurant we found on Google. It is tucked away in a quiet alley, and we had a conversation with the owner, and he believed in serving the most authentic local Hoi An dishes without changing the flavors to cater for tourists. We decided to share a few dishes to get a taste of everything. We had the Cao Lao noodles, a Hoi An specialty with thick noodles and a savory sauce. We also tried the fried wontons and the delicate white rose dumplings. We were a little skeptical about the fried wonton, but we've seen it everywhere here, and honestly, it was delicious, and we wished we had ordered this earlier. I remember having this 8 years ago or 6 years ago when we first came to Hoi An, but I don't remember what it tastes like. So I believe that's fish sauce with a bit of chili.
Yep.
Oh, the chili is so spicy.
Should try first. Dạ. Ôi, tại vì em không ăn được.
Chị đang hỏi nè. Tại vì món này ăn này. Ok.
Dạ rồi. Dạ, cảm ơn chị.
She's got some fried shallot and she's going to put on top for texture, which I think it will add to it. But I'm just trying to eat less oil. My stomach's been a bit off. So the skin is actually, in my head, it was going to taste like prawn dumplings from Yum Cha, but it's actually got a lot more like bite to it. It's more bouncy and it's not sticky. Yeah, and the filling is it's pork and prawn.
Yeah.
The sauce, it's got a bit of tanginess. It's not just fish sauce, but yeah, there's chili, very spicy. So
Probably got a little bit of vinegar or
Yeah.
lime juice.
I think it's got lime juice in it. I like it. It's nice and light.
Yeah.
Sauce very hot. It's freshly cooked.
It's like a taco going on there. Is it good?
Good.
Look at it. It's now like a deconstructed taco thing.
Yeah. The wonton skin's so crispy. The meat inside is chicken. With tomato sauce, tomato-based sauce, and capsicum, and onion stuff.
What does it taste like?
Tastes like it's just reminds me of something that we had before. Can't think of it off the top of my head. You try it and let me know.
Okay, I just had a bite. It's actually like, it's familiar because it tastes like sweet and sour pork. Less sweet and less sour with more of a crunchy base. So I think that's why those flavor profiles reminds Tan of it. But it's really nice. It's really good. The crunch is gorgeous.
Yeah.
The total bill came to just 160,000 Vietnamese dong. It was the perfect way to end our day of the culinary exploration.
In just one day, we experienced some of the best of Hoi An and Central Vietnam has to offer, all for a total of 470,000 Vietnam dong.
Da Nang is a vibrant coastal city with a mix of modern amenities and traditional charm. It is also a fantastic hub for digital nomads with plenty of cafes and great seafood restaurants.
For breakfast, we stumbled upon this gem called Lighthouse Cafe. It's bright, airy, and has super fast Wi-Fi. Perfect for getting some work done.
I went for the chicken avo salad. At this point, I was really craving for a Western salad.
I couldn't resist a classic croissant and Vietnamese coffee.
And the total damage? Just 165,000 Vietnamese dong. Not bad for a delicious and productive breakfast.
For lunch, we kept it simple and enjoy a bowl of pho each. You can find it everywhere in Vietnam and it's always a good choice, especially for Cathleen's sensitive stomach.
We paid around 120,000 Vietnamese dong for the 2 bowls.
And for dinner, we treated ourselves to a beef hot pot at over OD.
Pho was our local fave and it was the perfect way to end our day in Da Nang. Also, we only paid 296,000 Vietnamese dong for this feast.
So we ended up spending 581,000 Vietnam dong for our day in Da Nang. It's over the challenge budget, but it was totally worth it.
Ho Chi Minh is a foodie's paradise. We started our day with Vietnamese rice flour crepes for breakfast. This is actually a local's breakfast of choice, so we gave it a go.
It's actually rice mixed, like rice flour, mixing flour. And then like they steam it on that thing. It's kind of like a rice crepe, I suppose.
Yeah.
I've got the plain one. And Tan's got the one with beef wrapped inside.
Yeah.
It actually tastes, it has a bit of like saltiness to it already. It has got like a slight, very slight tang to it. Apparently that's just the rice acidity.
Yeah.
I don't know, I made that up.
As for lunch, as usual, we go for pho. This is one of our favorite spots to find a delicious bowl of pho.
And for dinner, we were taken to a local's fave by one of Tan's friends. I wasn't quite sure to begin with as it was fish head hot pot. But there was no head in sight. We spent 514,000 on this dinner, but it was between 3 people, so I guess we can say we spent about 342,000 for the both of us.
So in total, we spent 590,000 Vietnam dong for a day in Ho Chi Minh. It was a little bit over budget again, but considering this is Ho Chi Minh and things are more expensive than in other cities, I think we did pretty well.
So, did we survive the 500,000 Vietnamese dong food challenge? Well, kind of. The highest amount we were over budget was only 90,000, which is equivalent to only about 5 AUD. Vietnam is a foodie's paradise and it's totally possible to eat well with this budget while being conscious of a sensitive stomach. My stomach was mostly fine during this trip. All you have to do is be careful of your choices and mindful of what you're eating, but it's absolutely doable.
We hope this video has inspired you to try some of these delicious dishes and explore the vibrant culinary scene of Vietnam.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel and food adventures. Come on!
Bye!
If you found this video informative and inspiring, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button below. By subscribing, you'll stay up to date on all our latest adventures and travel tips.
And sharing is caring, so do share this video with your friends, family, and fellow travelers.